Rebels, yeah. I described it as, you know, memories of my teenage years, taking the bus into New York City, taking the subway down from George Washington Bridge all the way down to the Village, and getting out of the subway, and that walk past Jimi Hendrix studio on 8th Street, which I later recorded my first 4 records. But going there and, you know, and stopping in front of the Jimi Hendrix's studio because I knew he was there, you know, and I'm a kid and I'm going, wow, this is amazing. And then we continue on down 8th Street, and then we walk into St. Mark's Place. And the whole way along that way, the smell of incense and, you know, guys in, you know, fringe jackets and flowers, and, you know, the hippie era was in full bloom. You know, we were on our way to the Fillmore East, which is where I got so much of my inspiration. And this song reminds me of that a little bit of that energy in that era so much. So we walk further down St. Mark's Place, full of incense and day glow poster shops and, you know, hippies everywhere. And then we make a right on 2nd Avenue. 2 blocks down was the Fillmore East, the most amazing theater for every kind of rock band imaginable. Okay, from England, and everyone famous at the time and still famous now played there. 2 blocks over was the Hells Angels, who were, I think they were hired to keep everybody in line, and that was just an amazing experience to see how they kept everyone in line, and God forbid if they weren't, or they tried to sneak in line, they would be beaten, you know. So these rebels, you know, on these bikes, they pull up in front of Fillmore East like they own the place, and, you know, they were pretty much, you know, the guys you had to listen to before you went in to see music that was going to inspire you for the rest of your life. That's how Rebels emerged. Also on Rebels, you know, another element of, you know, my ventures into New York, and just absorbing like a sponge all the influences, not only from the Fillmore East, but I used to hang out in Latin clubs, and I very much became, I think I had become a Latin musician just because of the absorption and also the feel that I recognized that I had for the music. This song prompted me to include Kim Will-Rogue, who's, for me, the young, new monster player on piano. And so he plays a nice role in this piece, in Rebels. So I wanted to add that in.